I just had to let you know you're.
Hello everyone, we're from Group 5 and we will talk about learning objective using Bloom's taxonomy and HOTS. So first of all, you have to know what is learning objectives. Learning objectives are the expected outcomes that students should achieve after the learning process. They show what students are expected to know, understand, and apply. Therefore, learning objectives are divided into three domains: cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. And first one is cognitive domains. Cognitive refers to thinking abilities, where students can understand information, analyze it, and solve problems. The purpose is to develop critical thinking skills so that students can understand and use their knowledge. For example, students are asked to analyze vocabulary so they can understand its meaning and function. And another example is when students are asked to explain what they understand from the material being discussed. So that's all for affective domains. My friend will continue.
Okay, next let's move on to the second domain, which is the affective domain. Affective domain is about the heart of the student. As simply put, the affective domain deals with student attitude, values, feeling, and interests during the learning process. It focuses on how the student respond to what they are learning with positive emotion and good behavior. To to achieve the goals of this domain, students usually go through 5 levels. The one retrieving. Students are willing to pay attention and accept to the information being presented. And the two responding. Students don't just listen, they actively participate and give feedback. And the three failure. Students start to recognize that what they learning is important and worthwhile. And the fourth, uh, organizing. Student being to these different fields together to form a consistent personal system. And the five characteristics. The fields become a natural part of who they are and their daily habits. Now, what are the main goals of this domain? The first, to shape positive attitude in students towards learning. And the second, to develop values, ethic, and a sense of responsibility. And the third, to train students to respect others' opinions and work well together in a team. As an example of a learning objective, students show respect for their friends' opinions during a group discussion. So the affective domain is really important because besides wanting students to be smart and knowledgeable, we also want them to have good character and the right attitude, right? Okay, next my friend will continue.
Okay, next is third domains. The third domains is psychomotor. Psychomotor domains relate to physical skill on concrete action involving body coordination. This domain emphasizes students' ability to perform an activity or practice directly. For example, in language learning, like a speaking, or students talk with her friends use English. And the next is writing, like students writing one paragraph of journals. And psychomotor learning objective, helping students apply theory to real life activities. And the next, my friends will continue.
Okay, now we will move to the last material, which is Bloom's taxonomy and HOTS. Bloom's taxonomy is a framework used to classify learning objectives based on student levels of thinking. from the simple level to the most complex level. This concept was developed by Benjamin Bloom and later revised by Lauren Anderson. In Bloom's taxonomy, there are 6 levels of thinking skills, which are remember, understanding, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. The last 3 levels, analyze, evaluate, and create, are known as HOT or higher order thinking skills. This means students are not only memorizing the material, but they are also able to think critically, solve problems, and create new ideas. For example, in learning vocabulary, students first remember the names of fruits, then understand their meanings, and use the word in sentence. After that, students can analyze how the words are used, evaluate whether the sentences are correct, and create a short story. So the use Bloom's taxonomy and HOT helps students not only remember the material but also develop critical and creative thinking skills in the learning process.
Okay, the next is conclusion. The conclusion is effective learning should encompass 3 domains is cognitive, affectively, and psychomotor. These 3 domains complement each other in the learning process, and Bloom's taxonomy is just to develop learning objective based on students' level of thinking ability, and HOTS is part of Bloom's higher level approach. That's all from us. Thank you.
I just had to let you know you're